are many reasons people feel stuck in their lives. They're procrastinating, they're lacking focus, they can't motivate themselves, they don't even have a clear vision of what they really want. And when they do figure it out, they think like, why didn't I do things like that before? I'm going to guide you through a simple process to learn a bit more about yourself, and at the end you know much clearer on what you can actually do right here, right now, to figure out what you really want in life and how to stay focused and how to actually do what you want to do. That procrastination is not going to hold you back anymore or any longer. Hi, I'm Ursula, I'm a hypnotherapist. And what I usually see in my clinic is people, they come in with all these different labels. Like, for example, I have a husband from 3 kids who thinks his problem is procrastination. Then I have this lady that comes in because she wants to lose weight or stop smoking, and this guy that wants to drink less alcohol, and so on. I call that all labels. And then we do this 5-step process. And in the first introductory session, which is completely free, you just can experience a little bit of a relaxation, and you get a bit of a future vision in that first session, which is a great thing, that you get a bit clarity. Not full clarity yet, because you need to first get rid of some of your baggage to get the full clarity. But along the journey, you're going to get clearer and clearer on who you actually are, what's your hidden potential, and who you could actually become. Anyway, let's come back. They come at these labels like procrastination, I lack motivation, I can't focus, I don't really know what I really want, I just don't want that anymore. So, but not what they really want. If they want to lose weight, they want to feel better. If they don't want to procrastinate, they want to be motivated. If you don't want to be in debt, you don't actually want to own something, you want to be independent. So that's usually the first challenge we do in the first session, the first free 30 minutes. You can book in anytime. You can book in online, you can do that online, you can do it face to face. And then the first hypnotherapy session where you come in and see me, we start with, for example, the procrastination. We go a bit deeper and figuring out, you know, why are you procrastinating? What is the gain? What is the benefit of procrastination? And we figure out what you actually want. Instead of procrastination, you want to, and then we figure out your words. And it's interesting to see that no matter who it is, whatever their background is or profession, they can be even psychologists, they can be workers, moms, dads, teachers, whoever it is. In session 3, most of them, even the ones who think when I'm talking about them in the introductory session, that quite often in session 3 things from your childhood are going to come up. They think, oh, probably not for me. But then when we are there, when we are, like today I was with this dad of 3, I was in that session 3 when he said, like, I just feel something hinders me to move forward, something just blocks me, that I cannot motivate myself. I have my goals, but I just don't feel like I have the motivation for it. I don't feel good enough. I have these underlying other issues. And then we unlocked that there were some childhood stuff. And the great thing with hypnotherapy, you don't actually have to talk about it. We can heal it in the process. We don't search for it if not necessary. And probably 1 out of 20 clients doesn't have something coming up. That's fine. We're not going to dig deep if there's nothing there. But if you feel like, yes, you don't actually make the progress you want to make, they have different tools to do that, to heal your childhood. And the key is that our programs are all done in our childhood. In the first 5 to 7 years, the subconscious mind of the child is open. It just openly accepts everything that comes in. And the legal guardians or the parents, they're like gods. And whatever they say is the truth and the only truth. And unless we learn to reflect on that. We're gonna go into some kind of self-development or this hypnotherapy sessions. We keep on repeating the same patterns, and most of us, like this dad I just had before, they have a deep underlying issue, and that is that we're not feeling good enough. This is the only magnet I hand out to all my clients. So I have only one saying, that it helps you to feel good enough. That's really the underlying problem for all these issues, from procrastination to lack of motivation to not actually figure out what you really want in life, is a deep founded insecurity that we feel you're not good enough. We're not good enough to live our own purpose. We're not here to live a unique, special life. I have so many clients and they say, oh, you know, I actually, inside myself, I feel I'm actually here for something bigger. But then they feel really sorry that they actually have the courage to say that, because that's not what you do. We're not allowed to dream and to say, I'm gonna achieve greatness, because what we were told as kids was limiting, was this short-minded thinking. We take in the limited beliefs of our legal guardians, our parents, even our teachers. Now it depends on, do you want to keep on being stuck in those limiting beliefs, or are you ready to deal with it? Whatever labels you call it, you can call it procrastination, lack of focus, lack of vision, lack of clarity. You may just be anxious to discover more. Fear of failure is another common one. Whatever this label is, in the process, you're gonna unlock the real truth about yourself. You're gonna heal all those limiting beliefs, everything that keeps you in your past, and set you free to move forward into your special purpose, your unique special future, to find out what your real goals are, not dance ones that somebody else put on you. So if you're ready to figure that out, you're ready to heal, ready to let go, ready to learn, but also ready to let go of the past and set yourself free from the future, then book yourself in for the 30 minutes. And also, if those videos that explain our thinking a bit and our subconscious programming like this is helpful, please share, give me your thumbs up, and I do some more explanation. If you ask me questions below, I can do specific videos to a specific topic. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.